Hello, welcome back. Sorry if I sound a little odd. I am coming down from being sick. Today I will be talking about why minimum age should be increased, to a livable wage. A lot of people, especially now, have been taking a stand on how minimum wage is affecting their lives negatively, and how just overall, like, it's not livable at all. It's not livable. It's not. People now can't afford houses, can't afford, especially in my generation, and like younger millennials can't afford housing, can barely afford apartments without roommates. It's very rare that like you meet somebody now that doesn't have a roommate in a house or in an apartment. We don't see ourselves taking any big trips, taking any vacations, because we have to work so much in order to pay bills and just basically survive, which really is not okay. And all the older generations saying, oh, your generation's lazy, oh, your generation doesn't work. We actually work a lot. We work more than the past generations did, because we're not able to survive without working as much as we do. I know personally some people that are working 40 to 50-hour weeks between both jobs, because I hardly know anybody that doesn't have two jobs, just to make ends meet. And they are most likely still living at home, or I know one person has about 4 or 5 roommates, which is so shocking, and the older generations just don't seem to quite grasp that and quite understand why. It's the economy, it sucks. I did some research and was so in AmericanProgress.org, one of the sites that I have been researching. A $15 minimum wage could help workers meet emergency expenses. A lot of people don't want to go to a hospital for something that's wrong because they cannot afford the medical bills, because they will just be sucked dry of any earnings that they have ever made because of one hospital bill. That's a whole other horrible thing to get into. But if we were to raise the minimum wage across flat within the states of $15, that could help with emergency expenses, billing, basic billing like utilities, rent, mortgage, if you're fortunate enough to get a house. Another thing is, this is a graph. I don't know if you can see that. If you can't, I apologize, but I'm going to explain it. The typical worker would receive around $800 more in annual income on average with a 15 wage floor. So for both sexes, because it's kind of uneven, especially with a male-dominated workforce, just in general. I would average for both sexes $792. For men, Black, non-Hispanic, or Latino, they would gain $1,000, and for women, white, non-Hispanic, or Latino, they'd gain $253. Black, non-Hispanic, or Latino, they would gain $2,300. And for any race, Hispanic or Latino, it would be $1,200. So that's a significant money increase that would just help buy groceries, help buy, again, rent. Sorry if I'm repeating that a whole bunch, but it is really that is the main thing that people are struggling with, and that is why there are so many homeless people, because they can't they are struggling to make ends meet. They are struggling to maintain a livable wage because they have to pick and choose, and that's really unfortunate. And the fact that our country is in this state is really, really unfortunate. Let's see. Raising the minimum wage would reduce the gender, racial, and ethnic wage group. Again, 15 minimum wage would have an important impact on the gender wage gap, which intersects with racial and ethnic wage gaps to harm Black women and Latinas, as well as Black men and Latinos. Here is another graph. Sorry if you can't see that. My camera sucks, I'm so sorry. But again, it says for men, Black or Hispanic, you would gain 71 cents, women 69 cents. Not a huge gap, but it definitely evens it out. Any race, Hispanic or Latino, men would gain 69 cents and women would gain 69 cents. So it's just great to average it out. Yes, let me know if you have any questions. I am happy to do more research. Let me know if I missed anything. And yeah, have a good night.